Hey, that's brand new music, world premiere. Kilo Tay, Stevie Chu. Called Vitamins. If you like that joint, make sure you add it to your libraries, add it to your playlist. Let them know where you heard it first. CTC Radio, the only radio station committed to the coast. My name is the Holy Lord Sanctus, your host. We do this every Monday through Friday night at 6 p.m. Pacific time, playing 805 hip-hop and R&B. If you want your music on this station, just like Kilo Tay had his music on this station, then DM us. I can give you the lowdown on how to get your songs played and how you can even end up on our charts, especially if you're from the 805. Now, if you're from somewhere else, we'll play your music, but you can't get on the charts. So you have to be from the 805 to get on the charts. But we'll play your music if you're from anywhere. But you can only get on the charts if you're in the 805. And Kilo, my friend Kilo, congratulations. It looks like you got an 805 song you should know, man. The chat like Betterments. Shout out to Stevie Chu. Shout out to Kilo. So we'll be adding that this week. Look for it before Friday. You should see it go up on the website. Congratulations, my friend. And it's that simple. He reached out today. He hit the DMs. He said, yo, how do I get a song on this show? I told him. He made it happen. And we here now. And now I'm going to be playing this song on a regular basis. He got 2 songs in rotation that way, because Pop Out is also another fire song that I'll be playing a lot. It goes crazy. Brother C in the chat, what's good? That was not 7 Records. That's Kilo Tay. Kilo Tay featuring Stevie Chu. It's called Vitamins. 410-805 shit, man. We appreciate that love. Mary Jane's Boo, thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind. Willis 1805 says, share this. Let's get the numbers up. That part, man. Listen to him. Listen to Willis 1805. Share this. Get the numbers up. Also, become a member, y'all. That really, really helps the stream. Become a member. Tap the link in our bio. Join at any tier. If you become a member, you get access to our members-only stream on Tuesday night. That's tomorrow night, every Tuesday, 8 p.m. We have a stream specifically for the members. It's uncensored. We get a little deeper. We get a little more graphic. We get a little more, you know what I'm saying? A little more, just it's a little more free to say what we want on our opinions and shit like that. So tomorrow, Pop Out 8 p.m. If you're a member, we'll see you there. And then get yourself some merch, y'all. Check out the merch. It's fly. Get yourself some. Willis 1805 says music videos preferably to what though? I love music videos over everything, honestly, but preferably you're saying like to play the music on the stream. I prefer music videos, yes. But I will play audio tracks as long as they're on YouTube. If you send me a YouTube track, as long as it's on if you send me an audio track, as long as it's on YouTube, I will play it. Let's play this old school joint, man. I was listening to it today and I forgot how much I liked it. This is Braille from Santa Barbara. It's called Prayers. This is before he got into his rock mode. He used to be on his MC shit. And this is one of my favorite 805 videos for sure. I don't know about songs, but it's definitely one of my favorite 805 videos. This is Braille. It's called Prayers. And then we'll talk about this Drake UMG situation right after this. CTC Radio, the only radio station committed to the coast.
I've seen some things and I pray, please don't take me back. I wanna be saved, but it's late for that. I hope my mother.
Yo, is lame is in the chat. Renzo Clothing is in the chat. Let's go.
See some things and I pray, please don't take me back.
Thank you for sharing. Please join the stream if you wouldn't mind. Renzo Clothing, what's good?
No. Hey, I'm praying to God, cause I'm still finding strength in that. Yeah, I pray for my dogs up in dangerous parts every day, where they pay a fat fee for.
Manos, what's good? Thank you for joining. Please share the stream. Two Names says this is his homie, Braille. Let's go. I love that.
It's for a crime they ain't committed because they painted him as an angry black.
And Margella, what's good?
Up your throne, man, I know. Cause Cause I made a deal once, it was for my soul, that price low. Whoa. And I still love you even though I'm living on my life wrong. Whoa. Now I'm dancing with the devil while I'm praying with my eyes closed. I've seen some things and I pray, please don't take me back.
Asses are being taken in ways that nobody can explain.
I've seen some things and I pray, please don't take me back. I wanna be saved, but can I be saved? No, no. Gotta promise to honor you and acknowledge all your works. If you part of my mama, drop $1 in a purse. Cause I already thought about just departing from this earth. When they dropped my grandmama in the dirt, man, it hurt. Tried to make the best of it, but depression and aggression in my heart is getting harder as it burns. But maybe I just got what I deserve from product flipping and always getting caught up in my work. Lamar, I prefer is in a little crawl space. I would spit that in the intercoms at the ball games. Been a nigga they was picking on in the hallways, sitting in a synagogue when it's been a long day. Always looking for a favor. What is in my inner course, and of course my anger. So I promise I'll pray for my poor behavior. All praise to the Lord and Savior. Amen, nigga. I've seen some things and I pray, please don't take me back. I wanna be saved, but it's late for that. I hope my mother's okay with that.
I think this joint has aged very well.
Please don't take me back. I wanna be saved, but can I be saved?
You need to get back to the bars, bro. I like his rock shit, but he need to get back to the bars. This shit is crazy. That's Brielle out of Santa Barbara, California. It's called Prayers. If you like that joint, make sure you add it to your libraries, add it to your playlist. Let him know where you heard it first and tell him I said he needs to get back to the bars. I fuck with the guitar playing and the shit. I know he's probably going crazy with the ladies because he's playing the guitar and shit, but I need him to get back on the bars because that shit was hard. Mia U Photo, what's good? Thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind. Mono says, hell yeah, broski, it does. Two Dame says, definitely. See, we're here, y'all. We're here. So if you haven't heard, there's a big battle earlier this year. You might have heard about it. Kendrick Lamar versus Drake. You feel what I'm saying? It gave us such classics as Not Like Us, Euphoria, Push Ups, Family Matters, things of that nature. And of course, it was a conversation all year. And then Kendrick, anytime Kendrick did anything like get announced to perform at the Super Bowl or drop an album, it reignited the conversation. And it's just been the talk of all music, but specifically the culture of hip hop all year. I'd say this battle has done significant damage to Drake's career. And I don't know that he's handling it very well. You know what I'm saying? Like, even in his attacks, whether he's factually right or not, optically, he is not handling this well. You feel what I'm saying? Strategically, he has made pretty much every wrong move you can make in response to losing a battle. And today, he adds to that list of missteps by suing UMG and claiming that they bought fake streams for They Not Like Us in order to help Kendrick basically supplant him in the music industry. I'm trying to find a YouTube video on this, but all of them are like 8 minutes. I'll watch this. Let me see. I'm trying to find like a reputable source. I don't want to watch a full 8-minute video about this. Excuse me. Let's see this. Let me know if you guys can hear this. 1 second. Willis 1805 says, who's going to this event in Oxnard on the 1st? I hope all of y'all are going to this event in Oxnard on the 1st. And thank you for reminding me about that. December 1st, Prominent Records, Connect the Coast, and real quick though, are hosting a mixer event, a media mixer event at Bottle and Pint. So if you're an artist, if you're a podcaster, you're gonna want to be at this event. We're gonna have a bunch of different podcasts in the building. We're gonna have food, drinks, a great opportunity for you to meet people and get interviewed live on the spot. You do need to sign up for that, so make sure you RSVP so you can get the sign up link if you want to get interviewed. It's free to RSVP, free to attend, but you do need to RSVP so we can have enough space for you. The link for that is in our Instagram bio. But if you do create content of any kind, photographer, videographer, fucking engineer, producer, writer, comedian, model, you're gonna want to be at this event because it's the 805 coming together. Platforms, this is not the only platform on the 805. I'm one of the only live streaming platforms, but there are tons of platforms in the 805 that you can get your message out on, and we're bringing them all together under one roof in Oxnard at Bottle and Pint on December 1st from 3 to 6 p.m. It's going to be very, very, very dope. I hope to see you there. I will be in the building, so I get to meet a lot of you in person, those of you that I haven't got to meet yet. But I would love to see you. Let's have a beer. I don't even drink beer, but if you come, I will drink a beer with you. I don't even drink beer. I like hard alcohol, but I'll drink a beer with you if you show up. Pop out. Mia You Photo says she's gonna try to make it. I hope so. I hope you bring your camera. I don't want to force you to bring your camera. You feel what I'm saying? But I love your pictures, and it would be dope to see you, and it would be dope for you to come out. So either way, pull up. We'd love to have you out there. It's going to be a vibe. Kwani2 Wavy just joined. Thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind. Willis1805 said his phone died, but he hopped right back in the chat. It's all good. Don't trip. Again, RSVP for that event using the link in our Instagram bio, and it's free. Family event. It's at the Collection in Oxnard, not the Bottle and Pint in Newberry Park, the one in Oxnard in the Collection. So it's gonna be a vibe. Pop out. We might even slide over to Copper Blues after, and I'll buy you a shot. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of possibilities in the air. It's a lot of possibilities in the air, but you got to show up to see what those possibilities turn into. Okay, so as I was saying, Churches 805 says same. I don't drink, but I'll definitely have a drink with this crew. Come on, man. I love that. I think that deserves an applause, man. I appreciate that. Peer pressure. Peer pressuring you into debaucherous behavior. That's what we're all about. Let's go. So as I was saying, so Drake is suing Universal Music Group. That's what UMG stands for those that don't know. Drake is suing Universal Music Group, claiming that they allegedly boosted the streams for Not Like Us, inflated the impact of the record in order to kind of move him out the way and make Kendrick, the new hip hop god. I think whether that's true or not, to sue over it is diabolical. It's diabolical. It's bad work. It's nasty work. But I do think that there's something going on behind the scenes that we don't know. I think Drake knows how terrible this would look. And so I feel like there's some sort, like, why sue if you don't think you can win, right? So I think he, in his mind, his counsel, his attorneys, his legal counsel told him that he has some sort of case, which is why he moved forward with it. But to me, regardless of whether or not you have a case, regardless of whether or not you can win the lawsuit, filing the lawsuit is just a bad look. It looks as though you're suing somebody because you lost a rap battle, and there's just no way to make that look honorable. You know what I'm saying? In my mind. Willis 1805 says SMH, that's petty. SBL him 805 says clutch, I'm down. Let's mob. I don't sip, but for this reason, I'm down. I like that. Willis 1805 says he just hit the studio and agree. Yeah, so I mean, I think that there's really no way to do this in an honorable way. It just looks bad. But I will say I cannot stand, so I don't disagree. Like you just heard me say, I agree with everybody that this looks bad. That's what the internet is saying, that he's a bitch. This is petty. He's a hoe. You know what I'm saying? He's the first person in history to ever sue somebody for losing a rap battle. He has very caring energy. I agree with all of those things in this instance. The thing I don't like is it's that sports fan syndrome thing, and I always bring up sports because sports to me is the best example of tribalism And when I say tribalism, that is a behavior that means like you follow the tribe, right? Like if your team wins, like whatever your team does, whatever your team, if your team does something good, then they're the best. If your team does something bad, it's somebody else's fault. And you know what I'm saying? That kind of tribalism. So sports is the best example of that kind of tribalism. But I think that the sports fanatic type tribalism is slowly creeping into everything because there's fandom around everything now. Like there didn't used to be like fandom around every subculture, and now there is. And so that sports kind of tribalism is creeping in to music, and I really don't like it because I feel like it gives people this false confidence and to say things they just don't have any knowledge about. You know what I'm saying? Like people who SBL, thank you for that follow. We appreciate you. Churches 805 says they need to take it back to the classic battles and ciphers. This new generation is just something else. It's something else, man. Willis 1805 says that part SBL got 2 follows from you. I don't know how you did that, but I appreciate that. I don't know. I mean, I don't really value battling that much. Like I'm not like a huge fan of battle culture. Probably because I was a rapper that did a lot of battles and I won a lot of battles, and battling is a lot of pressure. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of creative energy that gets spent and never gets returned to you because fans don't support battle rappers like that. You know what I'm saying? Like other than following them and liking their freestyles, fans don't buy battle rapper songs, fans don't stream battle rapper music. They'll watch you if you go, do a DVD battle shit, and they'll buy a ticket to that. But outside of those things, like battle rappers ain't eating like that. So, and I feel like I've given some of the best years of my rap life to battling and never got anything really, really back. So I don't personally love battling like that. But regardless of that, I just think that people who don't do music at all, people who would never get into a battle, people who crumble if anything negative is said about them online, have the nerve to say what they would do if they were in Drake's situation. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I've seen you act like a bitch because someone said, they didn't like your picture. And you act like if 10 million people were calling you a pedophile, you would just shrug it off and be okay with it. And I know you wouldn't because I've seen you act like a bitch before. And I think that's the thing that gets on my nerves about this new musical fan that can hide behind the screen and hop in comments and say whatever they want. I'm not over here trying to cape for Drake. Like I don't care about that. I just don't like that people, say things that like if the tables were turned, if they were going through a similar situation, they would absolutely fold and crack and probably try to do worse than sue somebody. I think that shit is just annoying to me, but it's the internet. What are you going to do? I understand that, but it's just, I don't like it. Krista Thrillist is in the chat. Thank you for joining. Welcome to the Tay Key Show. Thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind. We're talking about Drake allegedly suing UMG, Universal Music Group, and accusing them of buying fake streams to get They Not Like Us to #1. And then the other part of this situation that I think is super dumb is that I think there's a good chance that Universal Music Group bought fake streams for Kendrick and for Not Like Us. I think there's a great chance that happened. But if that's true, then there's no way that they didn't do the same thing for Drake's biggest records. You know what I'm saying? So in this instance, you're acting like that's the definition of being a bitch because you're cool with it when they do it for you, but you're not cool with it when they do it for somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not P. That's not keeping it P at all. Krista Thrillist, we see you with the target. Rudy Toozy. Thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind. Terrence O'Flattery. What's popping? Thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind. But that's just my 2 cents. What do you guys think? Is Drake within his rights to sue UMG? Do you think he's doing the right thing? Do you think it's a bad look? Do you think it's a good look? Let us know in the chat. I'm going to play a couple more songs. I'm going to come back and go over the chart. Because the chart this weekend was crazy. There was so much movement, so many new entries on CTC Radio chart. We have a brand new number 1. They debuted on the chart at number 1. That's crazy. This is the first time that's ever happened. No artist has debuted on the chart at number 1. Trophy Kid and 10K to Loke did. So we're going to talk about that after I come back from this music break. If there's anything you want to hear, let me know. It's just $5 Cash App or Venmo. Our Cash App is Connect the Coast. Our Venmo is Connect the Coast 2021. I don't want to do this song. I feel like I got a copyright strike last time I played that song, unfortunately. It's holiday season, y'all. It's almost Thanksgiving, which means it's almost Christmas. So let's take it to Paso Robles, California. This is my homie D Banks. This video holds a special place in my heart. We shot this video in Atascadero, and one of the racist. Atascadero is one of the most racist cities in the 805 for sure. So I took a whole bunch of black people there, and I rented out a Radio Shack. Me and Banks rented out a Radio Shack, and we turned it to a strip club, and we made the most ratchet location in the most racist white place. We made that whole city uncomfortable shooting this video. And we did it as a Christmas song at that. So this video holds a special place in my heart. D Banks featuring the man that just hopped in the chat, Shorty Doo-Wop. It's called Jangle Bell, CTC Radio, the only radio station committed to the...